Hey guys, so today I've decided we're gonna do a Disney tier list. My last video was about Pokemon, and I really like Disney movies and Pixar movies, and I decided, I want to rank them. I want to revisit some of these and share my thoughts. So let's just jump right into it. Alright, Snow White. Snow White, I can't deny that it's revolutionary, but in terms of how much I enjoyed it personally, I don't think it aged super well. The story's just kind of generic. I'm just gonna give it a C tier. Just pretty inoffensive. D and F are for movies that I either forgot or don't remember anything about, don't stick in my mind, or just actively despise. Pinocchio. I actually like Pinocchio. I watched this a lot back in after school. I'm gonna put it in B tier. It's not a movie that I think about often, but it's a movie that I have fond feelings towards at the very least. Fantasia, not old enough to have watched that. Dumbo. Dumbo, the one where the elephant gets high and whatnot. Yeah, I watched this movie, but it doesn't stick in my mind very well. I think it's just meh. Bambi, easy D tier. I think it's not as good as Dumbo. I'd say Bambi was okay. The only thing you really remember Bambi for was that her mom died in the first act of the story, and that's about it. Saludos amigos. Hope I didn't butcher that pronunciation. I took Spanish class for years. Of course I didn't butcher it. Didn't watch that. The Three Caballeros. Nope. Make My Music. Haven't seen that one. Fancy, fun and free. There's a lot of these that I haven't seen actually. Cinderella. I'm gonna put it in the same tier as Snow White. Inoffensive, somewhat memorable, somewhat important. Alice in Wonderland. I actually think Alice in Wonderland's pretty cool. I thought that the conceptuals of Alice in Wonderland was pretty awesome. At the time, at least. And some of the imagery just doesn't leave my mind. So I'm going to put it in B tier. Peter Pan. Oh, Peter Pan's pretty good. I'm thinking... I enjoyed Peter Pan. I don't know. I'm going to put it in A tier. I found it really whimsical, really fun, and I also watched that weird live-action remake where Peter Pan is like a weird adult. That was really odd. But regardless, I thought the movie was good. Lady and the Tramp. It's a pretty uneventful movie. I'll put it above Snow White, though. I didn't enjoy it more than Snow White. I remember it's a street dog meets proper dog. Everyone remembers the spaghetti scene, and the street dog gets adopted, then kicked out, then saved. It's a thing. What's this? Sleeping Beauty. I'm gonna be honest. Sleeping Beauty. I'm gonna put it at the bottom of D tier. This movie was boring. How do you? Okay, so how are you supposed to turn a story that is just girl gets cursed into going to sleep forever and never wakes up, until Prince kisses her? The only thing they could really add was a dragon and a bit of a subplot with the evil witch lady. But that's about it. You can't really stretch that into a really long, compelling narrative. 101 Dalmatians. I enjoyed this. I think I enjoyed it. Yeah, I liked it more than Pinocchio. I thought it was cute. It was a cute movie. Sword in the Stone. I'm gonna put this one in D tier as well. I do have some level of nostalgia for it, so I'm gonna put it in the top of D tier. It's not. I don't think it's a very good movie. I think they should have focused more on King Arthur instead of his adventures with Merlin. But overall, I think it was not a bad movie, just kind of bland and forgettable. The Jungle Book. All right, everyone knows bare necessities. So, and I found Jungle Book fun. I'm also gonna put this one in the A tier. I thought this movie was fun. And the ending, the ending is a bit weird, where he goes off to hang out with that human girl after being in the jungle all the time. But it was a good movie. Didn't Aristocats, I think that's what it says. Didn't watch that. Robin Hood. Ooh, Robin Hood for me personally goes in S tier. I don't know why. I just have such fond memories of Robin Hood. I can't even really tell you why. I don't know. I watched it a bunch of times. I just like the feeling it gives me. I don't know. That's the best way I can describe it. I can't really describe it. Winnie and the Pooh. You know what? I'm just gonna put Winnie and the Pooh as a series. So if any other Winnie and the Pooh ones come in, I'm just gonna put them right next to this one. Winnie and the Pooh, I love it. It's just like, it reminds me of my childhood. Like, I have a cousin who always carried around an Eeyore plushie, and I enjoyed Winnie the Pooh just because it was relaxing to me, even when I was a kid. So I'm gonna put that at A tier. The Rescuers, I actually didn't watch that one. Fox and the Hound. Fox and the Hound, I'm gonna put this at above Snow White in C tier. I thought this movie was fine. It was alright. Don't really have much to say about it. Great Mouse Detective, didn't watch. Black Cauldron. Oh, I didn't watch Black Cauldron. I hear that it's an interesting movie at the very least. I don't hear that it's amazing. Oliver, didn't watch it. The Little Mermaid. I'm actually gonna put this at the top of B tier. Yes, I'm not putting it in A tier simply because I personally didn't. I'm not that crazy about the story. I think it's just fine. It's very palatable. I feel like with most Disney movies, the first and third acts are usually memorable, and then the songs are memorable. But usually the in-between, between the first and third act, where they're building up, it's not very memorable. Like, the part where she's, like, trying to get Eric to fall in love with her without her voice, I thought it was just okay. But the beginning, the visuals are stunning, the music is great, Part of Your World is iconic. It's a good movie. Down Under, okay, Beauty and the Beast. Oh, okay, if anyone watches this, I'm gonna get flamed for this one. I think Beauty and the Beast is a C tier. I think it's just okay. I'm gonna be honest, it's just okay. Actually, I'm gonna give it at the bottom of B tier, just because Gaston is a funny villain. But I understand that it is a very important film, but I just don't find it that great. Aladdin. Ooh, I'm actually gonna put Aladdin in S tier above Robin Hood. I think it's one of my favorite Disney movies. I watched it a lot, and I basically remember every plot point. Like, hold on. Yada yada. He's running away. He sees the street bazaar. He meets Jasmine. He gets found by Jafar to go get the lamp. Then he gets the lamp, leaves the thing. Yeah, basically, I remember every part of Aladdin. It's a good movie. Lion King. Ooh, Lion King's an easy A tier. I'd say I'd put it above all these guys. Lion King's top of A tier. Bordering on S tier. I think Lion King is, like, as solid as a movie can get. Like, it's a definition of a solid Disney movie. It doesn't do anything particularly special, but it just doesn't do anything wrong. Like, it's just a very good movie. There's not much else to say. It's just a good movie. Pocahontas, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna put this in F tier. I was so bored watching Pocahontas. There's no memorable songs. The message is kind of offensive looking back on it. Yeah, it's just not a good movie. The stereotypes are not fun. Ooh, Notre Dame. I'm gonna put this in A tier above Peter Pan. Notre Dame is a surprisingly mature story, and I think that the story is solid. And I am going to put it under Lion King. I don't think it's as good as Lion King, but I feel like it's one of the most underrated Disney movies. I don't really know how to describe it. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. I think it'll be worth your time. Hercules. Ooh, we're getting another solid movie here. Hercules is also easily A tier. Actually, I'm going to put it under Peter Pan. Yeah, I think Peter Pan I enjoyed a bit more. Actually, no, Hercules I enjoyed more. What am I talking about? All right, Hercules, just a very fun movie. Like, you get to see Hercules grow as a hero. I Can Go the Distance is one of my favorite Disney songs of all time. And it has really cool visuals. It has cool representations of Greek philosophy. Not philosophy, religion. And I think it's just a good movie. It's very fun. Mulan. All right, Mulan, S tier. Under Aladdin. I think I like Aladdin more than Mulan. But Mulan, very solid. And I'd say it does Chinese culture a decent amount of justice, other than a couple of the kind of racist, stereotypical characters. Other than that, I think that it was a good movie. Tarzan. Ooh, Tarzan was good. I'm going to put this one in B tier under Little Mermaid. Yeah. Also, if you didn't know, canonically, Anna and Elsa's parents from Frozen are also Tarzan's parents after they washed up on a boat. Tarzan, B movie, not much else to say. It's a good movie. Fantasia, haven't seen it. Dinosaur, haven't seen it, but heard it's boring. Ooh, Emperor's New Groove. I love this one. This one, S tier above. This one goes above Robin Hood and under. Shoot. Actually, above Mulan and above Aladdin. Dude, Emperor's New Groove is incredible. It is probably the funniest Disney movie I've ever seen, and the character arc is great, where we get to see Kuzo grow, and then he gets to know Pacha, and Kronk is iconic, and I don't remember Yzma. She was funny. The villains were all great. It was just they kind of felt like Team Rocket, like villains who didn't feel super malicious and intimidating, or just a joy to watch. Atlantis. Ooh, Atlantis is underrated as hell. I'm gonna put this one under Hercules. I'm gonna be honest. Go watch Atlantis. It's an amazing adventure flick, and I think it'll be worth your time if you haven't seen it. Lilo and Stitch. I just got back from Hawaii, and I'll be honest. Maybe it's the fact that I just got back from Hawaii and got immersed in the culture and whatnot. But I'm gonna give them. I'm gonna put them in B tier above 100, above Alice in Wonderland 2. Lilo and Stitch, amazing movie. It touches on a lot of important themes of family. And looking back on it now, I think it's actually a pretty good representation of Hawaiian culture. So I'm gonna give it that. Shoot, what's this? Treasure Planet. Oh, I haven't seen this one yet. I haven't seen Treasure Planet. Brother Bear, haven't seen it. Home on the Range, haven't seen it. Heard it's terrible. Chicken Little, haven't seen it. Heard it's terrible. Ooh, Meet the Robinsons. I don't know my feelings about this movie. I'm gonna be honest. I guess I'm gonna put it in. It's not as forgettable as the movies in C tier. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it at the bottom of B tier. I don't know. I really liked the rocket ship or the time machine in Meet the Robinsons. I had a toy of it when I was a kid. I don't know why, dude. That movie made me really sad. I don't really know why. It was just the opening visuals where everything was like rainy and it was talking about the blonde-haired kid's life. That just made me sad. I don't know why. But I'll give it a B tier for making me feel emotions. Bolt. I'm actually going to put this one in above Beauty and the Beast in B tier. I actually enjoyed Bolt. Like, okay, I acknowledge that as a movie, I believe that is as a critic, I believe Beauty and the Beast is better than Bolt. All right, I believe that Beauty and the Beast is better than Bolt. The issue here is that this is my opinion and how much I enjoyed the movies, and I just found Beauty and the Beast kind of boring. So Bolt, I found it entertaining. I thought the whole shtick where he was like thinking he's a superhero, I thought it was fun when I was a kid, and maybe if I watch it nowadays, I won't have the same connection. But you know what? I don't care. For now, it's going to rank in my B tier. Princess and the Frog. Okay, I'm actually going to put this one above Meet the Robinsons. I don't think it was as good as Beauty and the Beast or Bolt or any of these. But I think that Princess and the Frog, it was a good movie. You should watch it. Not much else to say. It's a good movie. What else do we want? Winnie and the Pooh goes right with the Winnie and the Pooh category up there. Tangled. Okay, Tangled. I think that Tangled belongs at the top of B tier. I think that Tangled is a little better than Little Mermaid, but I don't personally have as much attachment to it as Winnie the Pooh. Wreck-It Ralph. Oh, I actually love Wreck-It Ralph. I'm going to put this one above Peter Pan in A tier. Dude, the final speech where he's like, trying to say, I'm bad. Hold on. I'm bad. I'll never be good, and that's not bad. The only person I want to be is me. When he's falling, oh my gosh, dude, that actually makes me tear up every time I watch it. It is such a good scene of self-acceptance, and he's ready to sacrifice himself for his friend and a man. I don't know. That always gets to me. I love this movie. Frozen. Frozen's not as bad as everyone says. I'm gonna kick Meet the Robinsons down a tier. Actually, I'm gonna keep it in B tier. I think it's better than Pinocchio and 101 Dalmatians. I don't think it's better than Lilo and Stitch though, so I'm gonna move it there. Frozen, for all its hype, it's a good movie. It's a good movie, but I definitely think that it's overhyped a little bit, but that does not mean it's bad. Big Hero 6. I'm a Shea Frillis fan, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't agree with him on this one. I'm gonna put Big Hero 6 above Tangled. I personally really enjoyed Big Hero 6. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it in A tier. I like Big Hero 6. I think it's a fun movie, and I'm not gonna say anything else about that. I think it's a fun movie, and you should watch it. I am a sucker for superhero stuff and family, and you know, I don't know. Don't have to explain myself. My tier list. Zootopia. Oh, this is another one. I really like the 3D animated era. I'm gonna put Zootopia above Big Hero, above Winnie the Pooh, and above Jungle Book, and above Peter Pan. I like Zootopia, and there's the whole Matt Pat theory, like Night Howler is an allegory for crack cocaine, and then that just makes the movie even better. Ooh, Moana, man, if I said Lilo and Stitch was a good representation of Hawaiian culture, dude, literally when I was in Hawaii, every gift shop was selling Maui's Hook. Every single one. I'm going to put it at the top of A tier. It is a fantastic movie. And it probably has one of the best protagonists and one of the best side protagonists. The villain is obviously lacking since Taka does not really show up till the very end. But that doesn't matter. Wreck-It Ralph breaks the internet. I'm going to disagree with Shea Frillis on this one. I do think that it was very corporate, and that's the way it is. I'm going to put it at C tier. I do not think it is the worst thing ever, though, and I do think that his points on like some of the story points are completely valid. I just think that it's a good movie. Like, I don't have strong feelings about it, but I don't think it's bad. Frozen 2... If I could just give it... I don't know. I love Into the Unknown. That's my favorite part about Frozen 2. I'm going to put it in C tier, above Lady and the Tramp. I'm going to put it above Wreck-It Ralph. I liked it more than Wreck-It Ralph. Encanto. Ooh, this is a good movie. I'm putting this one in A tier, above Wreck-It Ralph, Zootopia, and Atlantis and Hercules. I think Encanto is probably one of the best movies Disney's made in a very long time. It's not a super high bar, but I think that Encanto is very good. And yeah, we don't talk about Bruno as a bop. Raya, I haven't seen, heard it's mid. Toy Story. B tier, above 101 Dalmatians. I don't know. I didn't really like the first Toy Story a ton. I think it's a good movie, but it's not like... I personally don't have as much attachment to it. Now, Toy Story 3. I like Toy Story 3. A Bug's Life. I thought this movie was kind of boring and forgettable, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna put it at the top of D tier. At least I remember some things about it, so it's not an F tier. Toy Story 2. Toy Story 2 is a little bit better than the original Toy Story. I don't think it's... I don't know. I'll hear a lot of other people say it's absolutely incredible. I think it is good, but not absolutely incredible. Monsters, Inc. Ooh, Monsters, Inc. I like. I'm going to put above Meet the Robinsons in B tier. Actually, I'm going to put it above... I'm going to put it all the way up here above Bolt. I think Monsters, Inc. Very good movie. Very fun. Found Family. My favorite trope ever. Finding Nemo. Yeah, I don't know. I like Found Family because in this day and age, where there's a lot of people who grew up with broken families, I think that the message that family is a group of people that you choose, not necessarily a group of people that you were born to. I think that it's a good message for this day and age because I think it resonates with a lot of people. Finding Nemo. I like Finding Nemo. I'm gonna put it above Winnie the Pooh and above Jungle Book. I'm gonna put it above Wreck-It Ralph too. Finding Nemo, very good movie, very solid. I enjoyed it a lot. It was very fun. And Dory's a very fun character to watch. I love Dory. The Incredibles. This is another masterpiece critically, but I'm just gonna put it... It's not quite S tier for me, but I'm gonna put it right under Lion King. One under Lion King. I think that Incredibles is an incredible movie. Haha. But I'm just going to put it a little bit under. Cars, S tier. Easy S tier. My childhood. In fact, top of S tier. Uh, okay. Let's be real here. Cars critically, not great. I'm gonna actually put it number 4 in S tier. This is, like I said, this is my personal list. All right, all right. Don't get don't get too surprised that I love cars. Look, when I was a kid, I would carry a Lightning McQueen car with me like everywhere I go. All right, I am very attached to the series. Don't at me. Ratatouille, I think it's good. I don't think it's the magnum opus Schaefer-List points it out to be, but I do acknowledge that it is a very good film. It definitely does feel more like an indie film than it does a like massive corporate film. So I will give it props. I think it is better than Encanto. I'm gonna put it all the way up here. It's ranked in the top 10 currently. Wall-E, another amazing movie. Man, Pixar has a very good hit rate. I'm gonna be honest. I think that Wall-E is amazing, and I'm gonna put it all the way up here above Hercules. It's such a cute film, and it teaches us not to give up on our planet. Up, I'm gonna be honest. Up, Up is I was just saying Pixar doesn't miss, but Up for me. Okay, let's be honest here. Past the first opening of the movie, where they're going through Carl and Ellie's life story, what do you remember about the film other than they were in a house with balloons? Hmm? Hmm? Nothing, exactly. Up is Up has a very strong opening, just a very meh, just doesn't really deliver on anything past that. Like once you get past the emotional opening, it's just okay. I'm gonna put it at the bottom of C tier, bordering on D tier. Toy Story 3. This one's my favorite Toy Story. I'm gonna put this one above Frozen. Cars 2. Widely considered to be the worst movie in Pixar's entire catalog. And by Schaefer-List said this would be one of the worst movies if it was released by Illumination Studios. I am gonna give it a C. I'm gonna give it a C above Wreck-It Ralph. As I said, I like the Cars franchise, but man, Cars 2, it's I enjoyed it just because I was a kid at the time, but looking back, I'm like, yeah, no, I definitely don't remember much from it. Brave, oh, Brave, I don't know. Brave can go at the top of F tier. I didn't think it was very good. I didn't like it. Ooh, Monsters University set my expectations for what college was gonna be. Not gonna lie. I'll give Monsters University. I enjoyed it about the same as Monsters Inc. So I'm gonna put it just above Monsters Inc. Actually, I remember Monsters University more than I do Monsters Inc. Inside Out. Dun 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 dun. Above above Peter Pan too. And Inside Out, great movie. I played the mobile game for a long time, so that song is forever engraved in my head, and it'll forever make me sad whenever I think about it. Finding Dory. Finding Dory. I honestly didn't enjoy it as much as Finding Nemo, but I did enjoy it more than Tangled, so I'll put it in the top and the bottom of A tier. The Good Dinosaur. I'm gonna put this one in D tier. I don't think it's as bad as Schaefer says it is. I just think it's kind of forgettable, and I don't think about it very often. Cars 3. Ooh, Cars 3 was good. Cars 3, I'm actually gonna put up here above Winnie the Pooh. I really like Cars 3. It gave me closure to one of my favorite franchises ever as a child. And man, what a movie. What a way to end it. Coco, easy S tier. In my opinion, so far, out of all these movies, my favorite. I love Coco. So I grew up in Texas, right? And in Texas, you grow up around a lot of Mexican people. And I had to take Spanish classes for years. And I always celebrated Day of the Dead whenever that came up. And even though I didn't personally celebrate Day of the Dead with my family, I still feel somewhat attached to the holiday because I celebrated it for 18 years of my life. And I think that Coco did an amazing job at representing what I've learned about Day of the Dead. And that ending, man, the ending of Coco is the most emotional I've ever been in a movie theater, period. I don't know, maybe if I watched like Koe no Katachi in a movie theater, maybe that would change. But still, amazing. Incredibles, I'm gonna be honest, giving it an F. Man, I did not. It's purely an F tier because it was just a disappointment. Like I was excited for it, and just nothing came of it. It was just no one talks about this movie, and I just look back on it. It's like, man, you are the biggest disappointment in the history of cinema. Toy Story 4. Toy Story 4. I'm going to put above Toy Story 2. I think it's a little bit better than Toy Story 2. Where did I rank Toy Story 3 again? Toy Story 3, Toy Story 3. Oh, there it is, above Frozen. Yeah, it's a bit higher. Onward. I actually liked Onward. Personally, yeah, I really liked the theme of brotherhood, and it definitely did inspire me to become a better older brother myself to some extent. I'm definitely gonna give this one an A tier. Bottom of A tier. Yeah, that sounds good. Soul. Okay, Soul. Soul. I'm actually gonna put an S tier as well. Soul can go above Aladdin. I think that Soul is a great, at least like the one scene where Joe is playing the piano and he's remembering all like the little things in his life that he has to appreciate. And I think that it's great for us to step back every now and then and realize that 99, like most of like the vast majority of our lives isn't spent on that one high moment and isn't spent thinking about the one high moment, and that our lives is comprised of the small happiness that we can give ourselves every moment of the day. And I think that it was a great message because a lot of people are so caught up in like, when is my big break, or when am I going to finally be able to make it, or when can my life begin, that they stop and they don't appreciate what they've been given in life. And I think that Soul is a great time to reflect on that. Luca. Didn't see. Turning Red. Didn't see. Heard it was meh. Lightyear. Didn't see. And Strange World. Somehow, Strange World I didn't even hear about, which is incredible because it's a Disney movie. Anyways, here's my tier list. I'll move Moana up to S tier. I think it's that good. Meet the Robinsons, I'll keep there. Yeah, I don't have that many movies in F tier. I don't think that Disney and Pixar have made that many bad movies, in my opinion, or like terribly offensive ones. Anyways, that's more so my tier list. Like I said, I think Coco is my favorite Disney/Pixar movie ever made. Emperor's New Groove up there as well. Soul, Aladdin, Mulan. Okay, I don't recommend any of y'all watch Cars again because you're probably not gonna like it if you're an adult. But I loved it as a kid, so it gets the pass. Robin Hood, it's just a fun movie, and Moana. All right. If you disagree with anything I've said today, leave a comment. I'd like to see your arguments in the comments below. Anyways, I think this video is pretty long. If you managed to watch all the way, I appreciate it very much, and you clearly liked hearing my opinions about these, or maybe hated it that much. Either way, if you want to see more, you should subscribe, because that means you'll get to either agree with or be angry at more of my takes on different things in pop culture. Anyways, I'll see y'all around. Thank you very much for watching, and take care. Bye!